everybody, what's up, هلا هلا بالشباب. Welcome back to Park and Chat. طلال رحليل is with you live from Berlin. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. So I would like to talk about Unai Emery today and what is he going to do to Arsenal. How are Arsenal going to react to the post-Wenger times? So basically it's a huge change. We have been seeing Arsenal with a Wenger for about 28 years now. So the question is, are they going to succeed after him, or are they going to fall into a drop like what happened to United after Ferguson left? This is a question that's really important, but let's us discuss Unai Emery and his revolution at Arsenal. So they signed until now Bernd Leno as a new goalkeeper. They have Liechtensteiner, free transfer from Juventus, Toxera from a Mexican player, and Socrates from Dortmund as a defender. These guys are there to help succeed the plan of Unai Emery. Unai Emery is known to be actually a tactical genius. Forget what happened to him with PSG, because he actually didn't play bad. He used his tactics, however, the only problem he had, he couldn't control the changing room. The egos there were just too high for him to control. For a coach coming from Sevilla to a coach facing players like Neymar, Mbappe, Dani Alves, it's not that easy. With Arsenal, however, the players are, I think, more of players who actually want to play football and don't look at the money only and don't look at the ego that I'm the star, I'm the star, I want to be there, I want to be that. So let's see how he's going to control that. He plays usually with Sevilla, he used to play a 4-2-3-1 and he modified it to a 4-3-3. How does this change? This is basically a high pressure game. His attack can change to the whole tactic to a 4-1-2-2-1 with the attacker in front, like Lacazette for example here, dropping back, and the two wide players, for example Aubameyang and Mkhitaryan, running left and right to widen the game. And then they have one of the three defensive midfielders dropping back to the center backs, and then two widening and taking the space of the two attackers who went wide. And that's how they cause this close of space in the team, in the opposing team. And that's how he actually plays. He's like Pep Guardiola. He looks at the details, like Sarri also. They look at the details. However, he doesn't look at the complete domination of the match. He tries to balance the match. He gives the opponent the ball, but he tries to take it back directly. But at the same time, he doesn't concentrate on the tiki-taka. He likes to play like a direct attacking football game. And this is something very critical for him, because as we saw him with Ishbilia, with this tactic, he won 3 Europa Leagues in a row. And this is something that is just outstanding. We saw that with Madrid Zidane, and before that with Unai Emery. He starts the trend. So look at the right back and left back in the defense for him. They run up and down the flanks. We saw that with Dani Alves and Monier and PSG. We used to see that with Ishbilia too, but now with Arsenal, he has even faster players with Bellerin, who is really good in the attacking part and the defensive part, running up and down the flanks, given that he doesn't get sold to Barcelona. And on the left side, we have Monreal, who can also go up and down the field. So these are players that will be supporting the attacking part, and that's when they attack, you're gonna see one center back dropping, and then they turn their tactic to a 3-5-2 with, for example, Lacazette dropping back, and then you have Mkhitaryan, Aubameyang pushing up, getting the 3-5-2. And this shows that they are going to be more variable in their attack, more flexible, more versatile, and they're gonna be attacking like a unit and defending like a unit. Let's see how they defend. When they defend, they have their main striker dropping to the midfield area, and you have the players for the 3-3, the right and left wingers, dropping back to the center, and then you have the defensive midfielder dropping back to become a 5 defensive line, and then you have the 2 other defensive midfielders pushing to the middle. This creates space for the players of the other opponent to attack more, and as soon as they absorb the players, they come towards the other field. You see that the Arsenal players or the players of Unai Emery's team start looking at the spaces, and they start closing these spaces, doing a compact defensive line. And as soon as they get the ball back from the other team, they start running to the spaces, and they have very fast players. With Aubameyang really fast, with Bellerin attacking from one flank, Monreal from the other flank, they start taking up the spaces and concentrating on their counter attacks. And that's what they really concentrate on. One more thing I forgot about the attack is they have these invert right and left players, which means the inverting attack is when the center back comes back and the left and right attack. This is the invert. I mentioned that, but I didn't mention the term exactly. So guys, you have to look at Unai Emery and see how he's going to use the Arsenal players to use his tactics. He might change back to the 4-2-3-1. He might use the 4-3-3 and modify it. He might concentrate on a 3-5-2. Let's see what he's going to do exactly. But the flexible thing, the thing he learned at PSG is how to deal with the players he has in his hands, how to try to control their tactics depending on the players, and he is very flexible in that part. So guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this video, and ciao.